Okay, that's a bit hotter. Yo guys, how is it going, and welcome to another video. So today's video, as the title and thumbnail probably suggest, I am going to be doing a hot sauce challenge. I am using chicken legs rather than chicken wings, and I have a selection of sauces. Now, yesterday I went out and I bought a series of sauces, which are these ones, and these are actually a sort of chili challenge selection. There are only 3, and so I figured I would add 3 of my own in. Now these are going to be warm-up sauces, so I've got sriracha, I have some Frank's, and I just have some Ancona pepper sauce. I've tried all these. As you can see, the bottles are pretty much finished, but these are going to be a warm-up so I can prep myself for these bad boys. So these hot sauces, I believe this one is the sort of mildest. This is a jalapeno sauce. This has up to 8,000. This is up to 8,000 on the Scoville units because of the jalapenos. So that's going to be like the nicest one. Then we've got the habanero. This is the medium one. This goes up to 350,000 on the Scoville unit, and this is going to be the one that just makes me cry probably. This is the Naga Jalokia, one of the hottest chili peppers in the world, and this goes up to 1,000,000 on the Scoville scale, so this is going to be painful. So, what we're going to do, I have 6 legs for the 6 sauces. All I have done is I've baked these in the oven with some salt and pepper, so they're lightly seasoned, but they've got nothing on them. I'm going to put some sauce on them, eat the chicken leg, talk about the sauce, and go from there. So, without further ado, let's get into the first sauce. Alright, so the first sauce I'm going to use is going to be the sriracha. I've used sriracha loads. I know what it tastes like. It is a sort of a very tomatoey sauce. There's not too much left, but I am going to squirt some of that on there and then give it a go. Yeah, pretty easy. Now, sriracha is quite a tomatoey sauce. I personally don't find it very hot, and some people rant and rave about it. I personally don't use it that often. I know I've finished most of the bottle, but to me, I don't know. I prefer something that has a bit more tang to it. These sauces, the sriracha is very tomatoey. I've basically used the bottle. There we go, lots of sauce on there. Yeah, good sauce, not very hot. Cheers. Okay guys, so the next sauce I'm going to move on to is Frank's. Now, Frank's is probably my favourite hot sauce. It has got some kick into it, it has got a little bit of heat there, but I just think it's super tasty. I have 2 of these. I have this one, which is the original, and I also have the buffalo wing sauce, which is also really nice. But because this is the original, this is the one that you're most likely to see in the supermarket. Unlike the sriracha, this is a much more of like a liquidy sauce. I'm going to put a bit on there. So there you go. It's just so much tangier than the sriracha. I like it. If you're sensitive to heat, I think you'll probably quite like this one. It's not got a super kick to it, but it's tasty. Frank's, love it. It's good stuff. I see why people tend to go for chicken wings, because there's an awful lot of chicken on a chicken leg. I'll probably time-lapse this, but so you know, there is lots of sauce being applied. Leg 2, done. Okay guys, the next one I'm going to move on to is the Ancona. Now this again is a really tasty hot sauce, but I do know from experience that it's quite explosive. It has a lot of kick to it. Similar to the Frank's, it is quite liquidy in comparison to the sriracha, so the consistency is a little bit more liquidy. but it is strong. Now I really like it, but it instantly makes my nose water. There we go. Almost instantly makes my, yeah, my nose is already running. Now I'm going to give a bit of a disclaimer. I have a sensitive nose. People that know me will know this. And I am prone to nosebleeds. So I'm really not looking forward to these ones because I'll end up with a tissue shoved up my nose. But here we go. This is the Ancona. Yeah, it's tasty. Oh. It's got a similar twang to the Franks. No, I'm not putting as much on this time. But in terms of the kick it's got, the kick is a lot greater. So if you're new to the hot sauce game, I would probably stick with the Franks. Although the Ancona is incredibly tasty, it is also very spicy. Wing 3 done. Okay guys, so wing 3 is done. I have gone through my hot sauces that I already own, so the Sriracha, the Franks, and the Ancona, and my nose is running. I have got myself a box of tissues because, as I said, I am expecting at some point soon to get a nosebleed. I haven't got any water with me, but I will get that if I need to. And I'm just gonna gently dab my nose. Just running at the moment. Right, so now we're gonna be moving on to the next 3. So we've got the jalapeno, the habanero, and the naga jalapeno. Now I'm hoping that these are tasty sauces because although I like a bit of heat and spice to my food, I also like it to taste nice. Although these sauces are hot, they're very flavoursome. They're tasty, so I don't mind. If this is just plain, yeah, not great. So move these wings apart, these legs apart. So the first one is going to be the jalapeno. This is a green sauce in comparison to the others, which are all red. As proof I'm not cheating, I've not actually opened this yet. So this is going to be a new one. Okay. Give it a bit of a shake. So it says on the back, the jalapeno chili pepper rates 2,500 to 8,000 on the Scoville scale. So yeah, so it's one of the lower on the scale. I can smell it. It doesn't smell particularly potent, but I'm going to put a couple of drops on. There we go. So you can't really see it very well, but I put a couple of drops on there. Let's give it a go. I didn't taste that at all. Okay, so I put some more on. Okay, that time I tasted it. Now, it's not hot. I would say it's probably the equivalent of the Franks. It's got a sweetness to it though. It is sweet. It's definitely sweet. It's got one of these weird plastic caps on it so you don't pour too much out, so it's a bit of a struggle bit. Very mild, very sweet. Yeah. It's okay. It's not something I'd rush out to buy because it's quite plain. It's not much flavour to it. Obviously, if I knew what that one tasted like, I would have put it before the Franks and the Ancona, but no. Yes. It's a nice gentle start. Cool. Number 4 done, and the first of the official hot sauces complete. Yeah, absolutely fine. Okay guys, so now we're on to the next one. The next one is the habanero. This is quite a considerable jump up from the jalapeno. This is, what does it say? Apparently they are very hot, so this is 100,000 to 350,000. So this I am expecting will start to really like hit me in comparison to the 8,000. So this is a massive jump up. I'm going to get a little bit nervous at this one, I have to be honest, but we're going to give it a go. So again, as the last one, I'm going to have to peel this off and open it up. Okay. Smells pretty good. I can smell that there's more to it. It doesn't just smell like heat. I don't know what heat smells like, but there we go. Put a little bit on there to start off with, because if it's going to melt my face, I'd rather go gently. Right, wish me luck. Gonna be honest, I didn't really taste any of it, and my mouth is isn't burning, so I'm gonna put a bit more on. So there you go, it's quite a lot on that. This isn't really hot at all. I'm saying that, I might regret that in a minute when my face starts like just melting and I start sweating, but I'm going to put a bit on the board. So there's a nice sort of like teaspoon on the board there, and I'm going to take a bit of this chicken off and I'm just going to rub it in so it's covered now. That's not hot, and actually it doesn't even taste as nice as the other one. Okay guys, so that is chicken leg number 5 done. I keep wanting to say chicken wing. That's chicken leg number 5 done. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in that one, because it says it's really hot, which it wasn't. In fact, the Ancona to me was hotter, and oh, so it said it was really hot, but it just had no flavour to it. Like, I could taste the pepper, but there was nothing zingy to it. There was nothing there. So that's a bit disappointing. So popping that one aside. Moving on to the last one. Okay guys, so I feel like I have got through this fairly unharmed. So far the Ancona has caused me the most amount of pain, which I already knew because I've enjoyed Ancona for quite a while. I'm on my last chicken leg and I have the last sauce. My last sauce is the Naga Jalokia. This is meant to be really hot. The Naga Jalokia is rated up to 1,000,000 on the Scoville unit, and apparently it is a chili that is native to northern India. So I know Indian food can be hot, so I am dreading this. However, in comparison to this one, I'm not really sure how these are going to rate up. But anyway, I'm going to open this one up. There we go. Give it a bit of a shake. Naga Jalokia. Let's have a look, see what it smells like. Okay, so it smells peppery. Alright, which, it's a chili sauce, it's a pepper sauce, so I expect nothing less. It smells similar to the Ancona, I'm going to be honest. Right. I'm going to give this a go. Now, yeah, I'm just going to pop a bit straight on to the leg. A bit on there. Okay, so I have a drop on there. Here we go. The last leg, the hottest sauce, the Naga Jalokia. Let's see if this is hot or not. Well, I can't really taste it. I don't know if my body is currently trying to process the other hot sauces, but I can't really, it's not an instant burn. Okay, I've put quite a lot on there now, so there's quite a lot. Okay, that's a bit hotter. Just gonna let it do its thing. Okay, so my mouth is burning. Alright, I can confirm that my mouth is burning, but it's not, it's a gradual heat. Just put a little bit more on. There we go. Okay, I'm sweating now. There's another bit on there. Okay, so this is this is hot. But okay, my tongue is going tingly now, and I am starting to get quite hot. Now, now this is it's definitely the hottest. My eyes are starting to water. Although I would still say, in terms of that instant zing, the Incona is still zingier. My tongue is now throbbing. I feel like I've not been in enough pain yet so far today, so I'm going to pop some on the board and rub this in. There you go. I am sweating, my eyes are watering. Oh. And you know what I always find worse about chili stuff is that the food being warm adds to it. Like, if you have chili and the food is cool, I feel like it brings down the temperature of the food, which is kind of obvious. But so yeah. There we go. That was the chicken leg, spicy hot leg, I'm losing the ability to speak, challenge. With the hottest being the Nagajalokia, which has hit 3 million on the scale. Now, my eyes are watering, I'm sweating, my tongue and my mouth are tingling, but despite how I may well look, I feel okay. I've definitely experienced worse pain from spice. I don't feel like I need to rush and get milk or water, but my mouth is on fire. All in all, my favourite sauce is still the Frank's Red Hot sauce, probably followed by the Incona, purely because, yes, they have a bit of a kick, especially Incona, but they have lots of depth of flavour. These two, the jalapeno sauce and the habanero, they were okay, but there was nothing to them. It literally was as though they blitzed up the chilies and popped them in a jar. There wasn't much flavour there. And this, similar to those, but this just has left my mouth vibrating. So there you go, guys. That was the chili challenge. 6 chicken legs, 6 hot sauces, and 1 sweaty me. My nose is running, my eyes are watering. I haven't had a nosebleed, which I'm taking as a win. I was half expecting my nose to bleed. There we go. Right, if you are new to the channel or you have watched this and find it even slightly amusing because I'm now in a sweaty mess, please like the video, comment down below if you want to see anything else or you have any challenges that you think I should try and attempt. Subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace out. Oh, jeez.